start getting stacked up here. Orbo is here. I didn't even look if Jeffrey Springs was in the checklist. I bet he has a cool picture if he did. What up, Robbie? Let's see, let me put a ping out. Still got 8 minutes, but I'll start stacking these boxes up here. Oh, blasters. So many blasters. I'll get the top half of the box stacked for now. Probably try to do 2 blasters at a time, too. The lime green will look cool with the Athletics. Kurtz, Wilson. And we can hope we get some cool stuff tonight. Let's see. Throw a ping out. Break. Live. And I think it's going to be a long. Let's see. 5 minutes still. I'm going to open these 2 and just get the packs out. Start the hard work. Quote unquote hard work. I can't stack these, so making some room in this case. Robbie, when's your next Braves game? Do you know with any sort of heads up? Or do you just like put your hat in the ring and get the sheet pulled up too? A week or so, that's nice. I guess I should 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sync look good. Sheets. Good, nice. Break. Because this is going to be a long night, we're going to start 4 minutes early. Get some hits. Corby, Royce, Jordan, Klain and Larkin. Yeah, I mean, they really did themselves a disservice cutting SPs and Chrome. There's at least Chrome autos still. But you can't beat these images. Even that one that's like not a special image is a good looking image. Nolan Arenado, Tatis Yuri Perez. Woo! Alright, we got a Savage Sluggers Cam Smith, DeGrom, Francisco Alvarez. And these packs aren't the easiest to open, I remember that. Arnold Sosa, Piazza, Mason Wynn, and Luis Angel Acuna. I believe is a White Sox. Or at least in their organization. Cade Horton, here's our Sepia, Mark McGwire, Buster, and Chappie. So we'll get 1 Sepia per box, and we'll get 4 green per box. Gunnar, Albert Pujols. I mean, we're just hitting all the legends on the greens. I do vaguely remember their like collation being notably not great. Rookie, James Wood, in case of emergency, Crochet Mydroff. Alright, so you buy that blaster. That's the kind of blaster Robbie picks out at Target. Connor, Nick Kurtz, George, Kirby, Ichi, and like that looks like it should be an image variation. But it's just Stadium Club. Mikey, Jazzy, Chokeshaw, Chase Petty, Jackson, Maxey, Bobby Witt. That's one thing on my list that I definitely want to get this year is a Bobby Witt mullet SP. Vladdy Daddy on the Savage Sluggers. Okay, we got a Bobby Witt mullet. Jung-Hoo Lee, Hunter Green, Paul Skeens. Jones will be happy about that if he doesn't have a green already. Pedro, Jace Young, A.A. Ron. Glaber, Bo, Edgar, Willie, Braxton. Do not. Nice. There you go. Narco, Lee, Christian Campbell in case of emergency, Yelich, and same thing. And maybe that's their idea of not doing image variations is that like, do they hold back an image for a variation that they would just make a base normally? Maybe that's why they did away with them, but I mean, I don't even think they have like the rookie design variations, right? They don't have any of that stuff. I like the rookie design variations. They were odd, but I had 3 and 4. Mauer, Ronnie, McCutch, Dylon. Getting all the green Pirates. Let's see, Athletics. Who else favors green? Lonnie. I mean, maybe depending on like the Rays picture they're using or the Mariners picture they're using, but not really this green. June. I mean, actually, it would. I mean, it's obviously more blue, but the green there in the throwback jersey is cool. So I found out today that the 2025 Verlander Golden Mirror. I hadn't seen it before, but someone posted it to the Yours for the Taking. Ben Rice, Prince Fielder, to the Giants group on Facebook. That the Verlander Golden Mirror is a picture of him and Posey. It's pretty sweet. Biggio, Luis Gonzalez. Like even almost the, if you could see that Arizona better, but again, not the same green. Jackson Jobe, Miggy, Michael Bush, Denzel. Johan Santana, Drake Baldwin. I mean, maybe, I don't know if they have any of the, like, the Green Giant, Paul Skeens. The City Connect Red Sox jerseys. Adley. Shane Beebs. Still weird seeing him in a Blue Jays jersey, but it's what it is. Jace Dolander, Austin Riley, Ezekiel Toves. I mean, if we don't see, like, I guess over under 4.5. Wyatt, there you go. I just started stacking base here like a dum-dum. I'd like to say over under 5.5, but I think 4.5. We should see some, like, first off the print, James Wood, Yours for the Taking. What do they call that? Photographer's print, and maybe a first day issue. I think first day issues are pretty low pop. Sandy Alcantara, Freddie, James Wood. Box 6-ish. All right. Marcus Simeon, Pete Alonso Jr., Cameron. Ichi. Concentrations. Bleh. Justin Verlander. Re-signed with the Tigres, 1-year deal, surely just to retire at the end of the year, yeah. I don't know that it's official, but maybe he'll do a Kershaw thing and announce in August. I think that's about what Kershaw announced. Alright, this is 5 and 6, so although I don't usually trust Robbie's judgment for blasters. Let's see if he can pull up Coca-Cola Magic. Roki, Riley Green. George Brett, Jace Dolander. Ortiz, Judge on the green. That's a nice. You know, any parallel of the big names or the rookies? J-Rod, Yours for the Taking. Like a Hidden Gems would be sweet. Cole Reagans. Oh, Tomiyuki Sugano. Didn't really hear much about him last season. Did he pitch much? I don't know if we even have 2025 stats on here because it's so late. I mean, he pitched. Oh, Japanese League, yeah. JK. Vientos, Freddie Freeman, James Wood. Willie. Concentration, Roger Clemens, Johan Santana, Nolan, Renato. So I'm going to say 6-ish would be this box or the next, because that's Ronnie. Yes, 6.5. Vesta, Lindor, Chandler Simpson. Cattell, Clayton, Chokeshaw. Yours for the taking, Cam Smith. Kind of looked. I don't know what changes on these if they go numbered. Probably the silver. Jackson Jobe, Shohei, Jakob Wilson. I already feel these cards sticking together. That's the worst part of sorting Stadium Club, is they stick a little bit. Alex Bregman. At least it's current. That time we did a few years at Stadium Club. It was bad. So I just see Max Muncy in the color match. I don't know that really much came from him. He had a lot of hype coming out of Bowman, I feel like. But Shota. I did wonder, because this is the first time I bought from this company, and it looked like a sealed case, but I don't see, sometimes these boxes have numbering on the inside of the lids. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's check a couple, see if they're all 516, 516, 516, 516. That looks good. We'll spot check as we go. I'd say 6-ish would count Blaster 7. Cam Smith on the green. Hopefully he can figure it out this year. I think the Astros maybe screwed him over a little bit. Lindor. Severino. Junior Caminero, yours for the taking. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I see that Shohei base, and I'm just like, there was someone in another Discord that I'm in that Nolan Shanuel posted an eBay listing they had where they just had like 12 very, like, Stars of MLB base paper Augustin Ramirez Shohei cards that they posted to eBay on a 7-day 99-cent auction. I mean, it went for more than $1 per card, which maybe it's just crazy. So, like, I think it was like 12 cards and it went for like $17. Kumar Rocker on the concentration. And box 8. This is going to be rough if I'm just Hunter Green on the color match. Lou Bob. Lindor. I mean, if we like horribly get I'll put in a missing hit request. But hey, the night is still young. Brooks Lee, because that has worked sometimes where they're like, I need to turn the air up or air down. Oh no. William Contreras. One second. Because there's not like a Randy Rosarena. There's not like a home field advantage case hit, but sometimes they'll still. Chandler Simpson. So I've done that before when we didn't get I think it was, I don't remember what it was, but we ended up getting a Chris Sale Scooble. I think home field advantage. What's our Golden Mirror maybe? Or team logo maybe? And sent it to Forrest because he had the Braves in that break. It was something like that where we didn't really have a case hit. But maybe we're just starting out slow so we can burn hot through the night. Let's see. 516. Doing good. Let's start from that stack this time. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Joe Mauer. Curtsy boy. Ichi. Mikey. Braxton Ashcraft. Ashcraft, yep. I mean, he's a pitcher, right? Yeah, pitcher. Because I've never heard of him for the Pirates. He looks like a pitcher. Manny and the Savage Sluggers. Shane McClanahan. Aaron Nola. There is there's an orange. I vaguely remember some years it being hard to tell the difference. Because I think some years the Stadium Club logo changes colors with like that. So that's probably what it would be. Yelich. Glaber, Bo, DJ. In case of emergency, break glass. Box 10. Without anything we aren't supposed to get. Is that a different? It is. Okay. So here we go. Here's a number. Matt Chapman out of 199. Right. At least we know something does exist and can come out of these boxes. But it's brutal to be almost 25% the way through. Maybe we'll get one of those blasters that Spencer, the backyard breaks is supposed to get. I'll have 7 autos in it. 7 Shohei autos for different teams. James Wood, Savage Sluggers. McCutch, Giancarlo, Mike Stanton, Sammy Shota, Quan for Finnis, his boy Quan, Matt Shaw. Alright, 25%, one hit. I've got the celebration case on order. I think it shipped Friday. I'll try to get that priced and posted tomorrow. And rip that this weekend or next week. That has seemed to be much better than this has looked so far. For folks that I've seen. It's got the dugout peaks and it's got like some hidden mascot cards. Jung-Hoo Lee. It's got actual mascot cards. Trevor Hoffman. It's that middle card that like has potential to be something. Marcus Semien. Rhett Lauda. Is this still his rookie year? Rookie set. It's gone. You'll never know. What the heck? I forgot that was right there. I can't remember if it was 25 or 24. I think it's 25. Cal Ripken, Savage Sluggers. So Cal Ripken likes being called Savage. Matt Olson, Stanton, Chipper, Ozzie Logan. Sutano, no more, no ma. Christian Campbell, that's a cool image. McAble, Breggy. Joey Votto, in case of emergency. It's cool, Corbin Burns. Oh, speaking of quieter, this dang case. Kobe Mayo. I feel like that's every card of his is him running out of the dugout. Like he hasn't played an inning. He's just gotten a bunch of pictures running out of the dugout. Churio. Yamamoto. Marky Mark. Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt on the Savage Sluggers. Longo. Brooks Lee. Can't get much quieter. John Birdie. I mean, if we're in the last 25% and it's still like this, Josh Naylor. Yeah, he gets to pretend to be in the field. He's not even, Wade Boggs, he's not even on the roster. He's just like, he has a pass, he can come in, and he comes in for picture day. And then back to Double A. I don't know. I think he's playing in the majors. It's fun to have fun. Got a cool name. Maybe not as cool as Cowser, but even though they're not related, like even though they're not, they feel like categorically similar. So he's still 516. Grayson Rodriguez. It's like the Orioles have all these young guys, but I don't know which of them are actually performing. Luis Angel. We've seen that pack before. Posey and then Chapman. Votto. Oh, and they're like in the throwback jerseys. Big Poppy. Corbin Carroll on the Yours for the Taking. Biggio. I mean, like 100%. If we end with less than 3 autos, I mean, if we end with even with just 3 autos, I'm gonna shoot them an email. Say, hey, this is Rich from Backyard Breaks. My hits were missing. Zach Neto. Don't fact check me. Mail it to this address. Corbin Burns. I can hear my daughter in her room awake. She should have been asleep an hour ago. Trey Turner. Pedro. Christian Walker. He looks like one of those. He just looks real pale. Lou Bob. And Dylan Cruz. Garrett Cole. Grayson. Soto. Well, Mrs. Met, I think. Mr. Met. And Mrs. Met has like Bob's or something, right? Mauer, Acuna, Nolan. At least not seemingly gotten a bunch of dupes on the greens. Sasaki on the Yours for the Taking. Gotta find the silver lining here. Machado, Matt Shaw, Matt Olson, Honus Wagner. I mean, I get that Honus Wagner is old, but do we have to keep putting him in here in just the one picture? Do we just have the one picture of Honus Wagner? I Sung Kim, Sepia. I don't know when cameras or how they worked, but they didn't really do action shots. Johan Santana, back in the day. All right, let's something. I don't know what I gotta do. If I light one on fire, will that help or hurt? Going to the bottom, maybe. This makes me think of Ace Ventura trying to escape out of that rhino. We're gonna let that, whatever breakers say, stew, simmer, something. Breathe. Freed. Yeah, I mean, imagine these are the blasters sitting on your target shelf. You have so far a 1 in 16 chance to get a numbered card, and it's a 199 Matt Chapman. which I'm glad to have. Makes me feel like, I know. Which I'm glad to have, but like, even that blaster didn't break even, you know? That Matt Chapman's not worth $20, $25, whatever there. Gunnar. We need to turn this around. Save our ship. Logan Gilbert. So maybe this is what we needed to break away from. I think I'd opened a couple of these blasters and not gotten much, but like Rhett Lauder, one of the guys I sell his cards for him, he opened like 2 blasters and 2 megas and pulled 4 autos. So I'm like, what the hell? Cole Reagans. They were anybody cares about, but this is an auto.
I was just here to say goodbye.
Good night. I love you.
I love you.
Javier Sonova. Have good dreams.
Don't let the bugs bite.
Don't let the bugs bite. Okay. Good night. Sorry. Hey, we're not skunked. Marlins, I believe Chubby picked up today to help us close out. Javier Sonoja, second base, born in 2. 24-year-old rookie. Hey, this is the one we ripped up from this is the Rhino box. What if this had a Ryan Sandberg? Yeah, well, shoot, RIP, never mind. Well, next. It's a rookie. Bobby Witt, yours for the taking. Hey, Nick Kurtz on the green. I feel like, in reality, is this the most expensive card we've pulled tonight? Maybe. I honestly don't know. But we'll do that with it because it feels like a victory. Victory for Jackie. Sepia Ryan. Come on, guys. Logan Evans. Kate Horton. Altuve and Baldwin. I think it's an every time thing or just a... this is how people open these boxes when I see them on the shelf at Target. You guys ever see where people have ripped boxes at Target and they're just like stealing them? I feel like that's how they're ripped. Or it's like a thumb right here and they somehow open it. I can't freaking open it with a knife. They open it with their bare hands. B-A-R-E and B-A-R-E and B-A-A-R. Bare hands. Alright. One more comedy. I don't remember which one I opened with my hands. Ben Williamson. I think this right one. Corby. Zachy. Larky. This felt thick, but it's not. Corey Seager. Oh yeah, Rhett Lauder rookie. McCutch. Reggie. The Savage Sluggers. Yeah, they're definitely the guys that like Kettle, that like can crush a 40 boxes. Corby. They crush a Bud Light can on their head. Regularly. Jace Young. Hadn't seen one of those in a minute. Frank Thomas. Alright. And this is box 18. Ryan Zimmerman. That's like a vet you don't expect. Caden Dana. I mean, right? He played like a decade ago. I mean, he's a year older than I am. Drafted in 05. Churio. Adolis. Didn't he go? He's a Philly now? Adolis Garcia? I think that's right. I haven't caught a Phillies game yet. J-Rod. By caught one, I mean watched it on TV. Oh, does that mean something? A George Kirby upside down? Connor Norby? It does not. Thanks for nothing, George. Jorge Kirby. Big Poppy. I don't know why, but the sepias on the guys who played in the 90s or before feels nostalgic. Festa. Maybe the bottom half of the case is where all the hits are. Tatis. We gotta hope so. We gotta hope these aren't all the hits. Nothing makes me feel worse. I don't know how professional breakers do this hours on hours of their day, like taking $100 from somebody and sending them a base trade turner card. Oh no, 10 years of bad luck? I think I just used up 10 years of bad luck on the first half of this case. I mean, they don't care is the reality. It's money. It's just their job or whatever. It hurts. I do like that City Connect they had last year. Shohei. I mean, what? It's a $600 card. Hopefully not really, but that is probably actually no. Feels stupid top loading that, but this feels really thin. Nope, not anything. Pujols. Jeter. I've been in one break that Mantle got me into. Cease, hey, color match for the pods. On one of those apps. Oh, you did? Nice. Jacob Wilson. I was tempted on it, but I've got a lot of money tied up in Shohei right now, and mostly at PSA. Altuve in case of emergency, and I really don't know if things any day are just gonna fall out. Royce Lewis. Rowdy. Yeah, I mean, it can't. Yamamoto, it can't continue, right? It can't continue to go up. But it went up in the dead of winter. You know, it's like, I don't even get it. Wyatt Langford, but I've sent a bunch off to get graded to turn around and sell the show I'm setting up in late June. Cade Horton. And so hopefully not by then. Hopefully it peaks right then. Xavier Edwards. Alright, last two packs of the first half of the case. Agustin Ramirez. Yamamoto on the concentration. Alright. Let me move this base. Let me get these next boxes out. Yeah, that's out of the way. Because I had I think I pulled a Celebrations of his and I sold it. I mean, I would hate to look at what that's worth now. But I got that HFA from you. I think it was an HFA. It's at PSA right now. And I've got a bunch of 2018 Topps Now stuff of his at PSA. Alright, let's get the next half. But I mean, like, I picked up an all aces actually from Jones. And he sent it very quickly. But even in that time, like, it went up like 30%. So I'm just like, who? The all aces really doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, the all aces has to be at its peak. But I don't know. You know, I don't make the rules. Let's do it that way. And I get that, like, Shohei is a global name. Yeah. Even $100. I think I had one too and I sold it for $100. And I was like, I think I took it to that show I did in February and had it for $100 and sold it. And I was just like, that felt insane. But then, like, Cleveland built the set. And it used to be that the set was worth $500. I mean, I think he even said that like 2 or 3 months ago, but now the Shohei's dang near worth that. Worth and with a little asterisk at the end. Alright, let's cheer up. Cheer me up, Topps. Garrett Cole. I mean, he's just broken for his entire life. Pitchers are having a hard time right now. Don't gotta tell Robbie that. Those Bravos pitchers, man. Logan Gilbert. Zachy. Juan Soto Savage Sluggers. Yeah, all broken. It's what, Schroen backs out. I think Shawver's out. But Strider's supposed to be back like May, right? I think. Or one of them is. I was thinking it was Strider. Frank Thomas. Randy Rosarino. And you got Dom Smith tearing it up over there. Jackson Merrill. By tearing it up, I mean he hit a walk-off once. See ya. Oh, there we go. Mark McGwire, members only. Which I think that one is like... Is that the one that's like sub 10? Or at least sub 20? The cards, that was Finnis hoping he'd pick up a good McGwire. I think he wanted an auto, but... Hey, there's a rainbow collector out there that is going to need this. Tatis. Sasaki. Job. R.I.P. Pete Alonso. That polar bear SP still hasn't really dropped. I was really hoping it would drop. Mookie Betts. Thought he was diving for that ball, but he's still lobbing it. 60-ish. Okay. It might be the first day issue that's like sub 20. Cal. You know, if this world was still real, we could see odds on the back here, but it's not. Yuri. Zach Wheeler. I think he's already like announced retiring like 2031 or something. I swear I read that. He gave himself a deadline. Still 615 or 516. Boxes still are the same case. Jackson. Logan Henderson, sorry. Juan Soto, yours for the taking. I haven't seen a single Jeffrey Springer, so I'm guessing he's not in this. John Birdie. I think we have the sepia birdie, and now we have the green birdie. Ryan Howard from The Office. Rafi. I think I pulled that myself, but I was working towards the rainbow, and I didn't get that 101, and I was kind of disappointed. Max Scherzer. Pedro. Honus Wagner. Frankie. Dylan Cruz on the green. Sleeve that at least. Penny sleeve. For Dad Bod from Reddit. Tatis. Nolan. Butler. Churio. Ozzy Albies. Soto on the green. Man, this is the end of box 14. I was kind of sticking like it was something, but it's just a Nolan Ryan concentration. All right. 15, 16. No, 25, 26. Rats. So 516. Brutal. The hard part is that, like, even at this point, with 14, 16 boxes left, you know, when there's 40 boxes, there's hope to pull something somewhat of note for everyone. Or at least, like, you know, hit something nice for all the rookies or something. But then you get at this point, it's like, there's not time left for that. So let's hope. Honus. And it's really demoralizing on this side. Christian Campbell, yours for the taking. Because I feel bad when you guys feel bad. Chase Utley. You guys probably weather it better. At least some of you weather it better than I do. I don't get into break spot anymore. And just what I do and the occasional here and there. But, Devers. I think I opened 2 blasters and I pulled the green and the separate one. Borbo. I was literally thinking that earlier, Jackson Merrill. I was like, you know, sometimes I started to tell that story. Mantle got me into a break, and the guy, it was a brutal break, and the guy threw in an extra, Felix Hernandez, threw in an extra hobby box of whatever it was we were opening. It was actually Bowman, and he pulled me, I had the Dodgers, and he pulled an All-Etch Adley. All-Etch Roki. I was like, wow, that's huge. I wish I was in the profit doing this game. I don't wish that, but so that I could pull something out right now and be like, we're going to throw this in because it's such a bad break. Matt McLean. It is looking like I'm going to email Tops, at least. And then if they do send me anything, it'll just go to whoever's teams come in. Gunner. I'll just say, you know, hey, we're big Giants fans over here. Just send me a Barry Bonds auto. That'd be great. Yanier Diaz. Maybe they'll just send us a Shohei auto and we can send it to Chubby Taco, of course. It's going to make a joke that we could sell it and open another case of blasters, but still have money left over. Matt Shaw, Barry Larkin, back-to-back berries. And every once in a while, one of these ones that has the concentration card in it, Randy Johnson, it must just be the littlest bit thicker than a card because the cards feel thicker. I know. But then I feel guilty because it's like, you guys all know the risk, but I feel like I coerce you into it. I feel like, yeah, oh, we do our little breaks here and there, and that's enough. Trey Turner. I know there's Discords doing multiple breaks every night. Logan Henderson. Sonny Gray. Like my eyes are getting dry. Aaron Judge on the Savage Sluggers. CJ hitting the casino Abrams. Sammy Sosa. I went to a show on Saturday, and there was a vendor trying to convince a guy to buy a Pokemon box. And he was like, it was like a $100 or $200 box for me. He's like, the big chase in this, if that comes back in a PSA 10, that's $5,000. And I'm just like, there's so many ifs there. Like, how many of those boxes do you have to open to get that Pokemon? Brooks Lee, and then what's the quality like on Pokemon? Like, does it grade a 10 pretty regularly, and it just, that kind of stuff feels like, and it's the whatnot. Yu Darvish green. The whatnot stuff that's kind of like that. It's kind of, anyways, I'm going to get off my soapbox. Aaron, but bringing everybody down. All right, Jeffrey Springs, Michael Bush. Pete Alonso. I always thought it'd be kind of neat. It would be virtually impossible. But I always thought it'd be kind of neat if, like, they offered some kind of way where you could send, your Pete Alonso cards in O'Neal Cruz. Like, say you're a Orioles fan and you've got Pete Alonso now. You could send in Mets Pete Alonso cards and get back Orioles cards. Denzel. It would be impossible. It would have to be like that Three Kings thing they do where it's like you gotta have three best. Dylan Cruz. I do wonder that. I guess, teams vary often between the Bowman Chrome Super first and the rookie first. I would imagine it would be the first team, but like Owen Casey, his Bowmans are, I think they're Cubs, and his rookie is Cubs, but he's a Marlin. We're in his rookie season and he's a Marlin. I don't think he's ever stepped on the field. Actually, he might have played like 3 games at the end of last season. But if you do that Three Kings thing, was it limited? Kevin Alcantara. Could you do it for anybody, or was it limited? It might have been limited. But I wonder what they do with that. If they would give you a Marlins card, or if they'd give you a Cubbies card. Because I could see being like Evan Longoria on the green. I could see if it was a Cubs fan collecting it, like they would love to have the Three Kings or whatever it's called. and a Cubs Churio. But if it's a Marlins fan, you'd maybe want Kodai Senga. I actually haven't looked at that system at all. I wonder if anyone else has turned it in other than that. Right, the junior Caminero guy turned in like 2 or 3 of them. Evan Longoria. I mean, I think we had the green and the sepia of Evan Longoria in that blaster box. Ryan Howard. All right, this is box 29 and 30. We better just be pulling hot fire on the end. Pedro Martinez. Corby. Buster. Oh, yeah. You're probably right. Yeah, it's like Ellie. Whatever his Bowman is, is it Bowman, Flagship, and Chrome? Topps Chrome? Sammy Sosa. You don't go there, Sammy. What if they took your 3 cards and cut them up to make that? Ugh, Aaron Nola. Like, they didn't tell you that was what was happening, but they're like, all right, yeah, send those 3 cards in so we can verify. Oh, Michael Bush, classic. So I guess there isn't CJ Abrams. I guess there isn't just, I guess it's not limited. Jordan Westberg. They'll do it for Jordan Westberg. Albert Pujols. All right, 31 and 32. Michael Bush is that's a kind of a crazy pull though. But was it like starting 2020? Like, could someone turn in Shohei? Bowman, Chrome. Oh, debut patch. Okay, so yeah, there's the limitation. I knew it was I knew Chrome and Flagship did make sense. Debut patch. All right. Vladdy son. This guy, oh, we got another auto, and it's a rookie. And he's running out of the dugout. Is it Darren Baker, who I don't even think I'd seen another card of? And this had to have been photo day, because I don't think he even played. Maybe he did. Hey, Darren Baker. I still want his golden mirror. That's him as a kid in a Giants jersey. And it's a Giants card. Salvi Perez. As long as they have all 3, you can play them. Okay. Ken Griffey. Yeah, but there's probably some McGuire. There's probably some that have a debut patch, but not because yeah, Bowman, Chrome first. I feel like that would be the most common thing missing. That's a Bowman first. Ozzy. Bowman first auto. 1-1. Kyle Tucker. Belly. 32. Luke Keachel. Dylan Cease. Shota. PCA, who just got an extension, right? Was it 6 years extension? A bit longer than that. It's like it wasn't long, but it wasn't short. Big Poppy. Let's see a redemption card. Noma. At least they put him in a Red Sox jersey. His Legends from Chrome last year is in a Dodgers jersey. And it's just like, Terang, be better, Tops. I wonder how they decide what jersey those are going to be in. I would think they would just do like Lubob. You know, the one most people would think of them as. J-Rod. But I mean, that would be like Ichiro being in here in a Yankees jersey. 8 left. Marlins first, of course, but Philip Mariners has got to be his bigger fan base than Marlins fans. Big Poppy. Hoo-hee. Pete Alonso. Surprisingly cruising through this. Maybe that's because I haven't had to stop and sleeve very much of anything. Cal Ripken. I mean, like, one numbered card. I mean, Member's Choice is like, you know, there's less of it than there's like Green Chapman, but still. Oh, cool. So it is the same card. Jackson Holiday. Or the same picture. I remember seeing it and being like, I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess, but. Shota. I wonder if anyone will ever, like, Salvi Perez. I wonder if anyone would let someone, I don't even know how you, like, do that, but if someone has the Roki, well, see, Roki doesn't have a first. Corbin Burns. Roki and Yamamoto don't have Bowman first autos. Schwellenbach. But some big name, you know, the Ellie De La Cruz Terang. I wonder if Dix is going to try to get the there's 2 Scheme 101s. Jackson Merrill. In that hit spot, but not a hit. And Justin Verlander. Jackson Merrill, yours for the taking. Oh, Sammy Sosa green. Lime green. Is that what they call it? No, lime green. Logan Henderson. Bellinger. Riley Green. Hunter Green. Hunter Green. Alright. 6 boxes left. A very sad time here. Carter household. Kind of doxing myself, but also I think if you've watched this long, you've probably mailed me something, so. And Riggy Carter isn't going to find you anything anyways. Alright. Chase Petty. Moises Ballesteros. Rhett Lauder. Well, that was the first time that Posey wasn't followed by Chapman. Jordan. Oh, there's the Chapman. Paul Konerko. You know, a classic overlap of Michael Bush and Fortnite cards. Honestly, I'm not surprised there's Fortnite cards, but I didn't know there are. J-Ram, I'm sure it was just like a top 6 Fortnite kind of thing, not a TCG thing, but still. Sammy Sosa, Mike Trout, only in case of emergency. Brent Rooker. Thomas Sajisi. Who Larry Walker. Getting all those old hoods now. Shohei. I should probably penny sleeve that one, but I'm not gonna. Michael King. Justin Henry Malloy. I don't know where he's throwing. Greggy Maddox. Oh, Panini. And I saw someone post on Reddit today, Kobe Mayo. They had been waiting on a DK Metcalf Panini redemption for 5 years and 5 months. Rookie DK Metcalf Panini auto. And it comes, and he posts it, and he's like, I'm so glad this finally arrived. I waited for 5 years, so worth it. And it's a sticker auto. And I'm just like, how? That's at least one thing Topps, knock on wood, I don't think does. I've never seen a redemption that was a sticker. It's like, how do you go 5 years and you don't have stickers that DK's auto on? Insanity. Benintendi. Like that Shohei looked like it was gold. My eyes are just wanting to see something. And like if I bought 10 boxes and didn't get these hits, I'd be disappointed. Let alone 40. Altuve's. Sorry, I'm getting negative again. Gotta escape. Jordan. Matt Shaw. Chipper. Contreras. Ellie on the sepia. Hey, Drake Baldwin. Penny sleeve it since it's the best Braves card we've pulled up so far. Roki. Luis Reyes. And I'm like, these are still the same, and they're still the same case number. Goblin. Little goblin. Man. Those packs with nothing feel even worse at this point. Jacob DeGrom. Jakob. Kurtz. A-Rod for the Rangers. Aaron Judge. Machado. Yu Darvish. Francisco Alvarez. Dalton Rushing. Alright. I don't even know what to say, but I'm not holding my breath. Let's open them one at a time. Jimmy Roro. Moises Ballesteros. Ben Rice. I mean, that's at least a notable rookie for Chubby Taco. And I see this, like, rainbowy edge, and I'm like, oh, we got something. We didn't. It's a Cal Raleigh insert. Savage Sluggers. O'Neal Cruz. He's been having a hard time. To the break greens, yep. Jimmy Rollins. Prince Fielder. Bobby Witt. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the hits is going to be 2 pictures. Imagine you buy into this break and it's one of the guys that only ship hits. I mean, I guess you're shipping all those greens, but... Max Scherzer. And, like, maybe I missed one. And I'll find it and serve it, but... Not holding my breath. Because they're pretty... They've all got, like, a good stamp on them. All the ones that aren't a color difference. Ha-Seong Kim. Woo Sa. Christian Campbell. Dalton Rushing. Jackson Churio. Oh, blessed Xavier Edwards. Any chance this has 6 autos inside? Nope. Man, Jacob Wilson. I'm even going to send a picture of these 4 actual hits at the tops and be like, what the heck? This is not. I hope this was a bad collation and not how they all are. But from the few blasters I've opened and gotten pretty skunked on, it feels like typical. We've got Marky Mark on the members only, front run of around 60. Shohei and Kurtz on greens. Darren Baker and Javier Sonoja on rookie autos, and a Matt Chapman out of 199. A case, don't buy blasters. Because like 1 in 10 has a hit. Alright, I'll post these pictures here shortly. Thanks for hanging.